Hey, what's up guys? DannyVNCR again, and we are back with Profiles of the Forgotten. We're going to go ahead and waste no time and jump right into Chapter 2, Pink, present day. Chapter 1 was the past. Oh, that's unsettling. Now we are in... So Jason died in 97. I wonder what that was about. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Flashback trespasser, chat room hookup. Yeah, let's do that. Click the ovals below to arrange your memories into proper order. After you submit the order, click through the pictures of us to animate my fantasy, okay? I see. Yeah, I think it was, boom, yeah, leaving cottage. I think technically that was the right way before, so yeah, it was like this, enter solitude and then trespasser, yeah. That is one blurry ass picture. What the fuck? What just happened? Oh, you can click. Okay, got it. Okay, well, there we go. Damn, son. Pink. Yo! What up? Okay. Coming to the scavenger hunt? Who are you? It's a, you know. Pink, your stepsister's closest friend. Where is she? I was supposed to see her yesterday. Okay, this just got pretty interesting. Well, she'll probably be downtown for the scavenger hunt. Okay, where's that? Come on, yeah, fucker. I literally could have just left that at okay. Let me see. I guess I could submit nothing. Yeah, okay. Come meet me at the park and we'll be partners. What do you mean, partners? Are you hitting on me? Partners in the scavenger hunt. Duh, everyone gets a partner. Alright. See you soon. Peace. Yes. Get in that damn car, Chrysler Sebring or whatever it is. Man, there's a bunch of cars. You'd think we're on a city road or something. Oh, that sure looks like the park. I wonder where this is taking place. I don't think it mentioned. This does look like relatively like a lot of areas that I've been to here in Washington. Washington, if you will. Not too dissimilar from like the San Juan Islands. I'm guessing that's pink. Isn't that also the sweatshirt we saw in the bag in Solitude? I think it is.
Pink. Oh, it's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, you too.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
But what's the deal with this scavenger hunt? Because I'm seeing no one around here.
It's like they ditched us, huh?
This sucks.
Man, those eyebrows look like they're getting ready to kiss.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, that was the backpack from earlier, from chapter 1. I'm still kind of trying to figure everything out. Having a hard time hearing J-Dog. It's a lot of RVs. You know, it's funny that I mentioned that this does look kind of like a lot of areas in Washington, and it does, in my opinion. Oh, hang on.
I've always wanted to work in a shop. It's like my dream job.
But I would bet this is probably somewhere on the east coast of the United States. Just a guess, but it's my guess. Looks like maybe like New Hampshire or Maine. She's dancing awfully hard for some inaudible music. Or I should say practically inaudible music. Okay, it's water. I was trying to figure out what that fucking sound was. Presumably water.
Well, this looks like the right place.
Saw that coming. You fucking think Pink is gonna go an undriving minute without a cigarette? Fucking think again. You don't know Pink like I do. Why does he have a baseball bat all of a sudden? And a ball. Oh, look at that. There goes the ball. Now he's only got one of those two things. That's wastefulness for you, Jason. All joking aside, I'm having a wonderful time. Oh, and he got it back. That's hard work and dedication for you kids. Is that his car? I would have thought his car would have been on the other side where they were, but okay. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Just gonna do Pink like that, huh? Take her shit and leave her out there, huh? Thought we raised you better than that, my boy. Was that? Uh-huh. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, that couldn't have been the whole thing. Auto symbolism alone together. Okay. Together alone. Oh.
In Chapter 2, or maybe 3, I'm starting to feel that we have a good chance of winning the town scavenger hunt. We arrive at the baseball diamond around noon and get out of the car. Looking around for the next clue, I realize we are too late. Some of the other contestants beat us to it. We get back into the car and just sit there. You ask me if I want to head back to the park downtown. I don't answer. I just sit there and look at you from the other side of the car. I miss you, Jason.
I think we're gonna go ahead and do chapter 3 in this one too. Just cause like I feel like 2 was a little too short to do it by itself.
I believe in ancestry. Ancestry and the power of the past.
Okay.
Our parents' problems, our grandparents' problems become our problems, and we incubate them and suffocate. And it's so easy to lose perspective. I wish I could pinpoint the moment you changed. The moment you looked in the mirror and no longer saw yourself. Why did you open yourself to weakness? If we allow a space for the ghosts of the past, they will haunt our days. We must be stronger than them.
Sorry, I'm laughing about something else. Focus now.
If you cannot find strength in yourself, find strength in me. I see you so much differently than you see yourself. I remember when you told me you were ugly. You told me you were ugly. And I held you close. I said, don't be ridiculous. You let yourself cry. And love is so much more beautiful and complicated than just happiness. If I can help you to realize that, then we can explore the darkness together as well as the light. Because our parents, they might not have loved us the way we wanted to be loved. But if you allow me in, I can help you love yourself.
Yes. Yes, we are going to do chapter 3. Stepbrother. Damn, son, he don't look very happy. Hang on, I'm feeling that. As I recall, one of the scholars of the labyrinth is a sort of... Okay, I'm sorry. Never again. Is a sort of subpar academic who was never able to publish much on the topic. Okay. See what happens. Stepsister, hey, my brother's practicing for a new teaching position, and he sounds mad. It'd be good if you stopped by the clubhouse to see him. Well, maybe he will give you another chance if you show interest in his work. I doubt it. Do it for me. I promise I will see you soon. Aight. It's weird the like romantic tension that's building between Jason and his stepsister, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess it's not technically all that weird since they're related by marriage, but, like, yeah, it's still kind of weird. What, are you gonna fucking swim there? Are you gonna swim there, Jason? Boat broke its oar, don't you remember? Oh, he's taking a right turn. Nope, he's taking a left turn. You had to think about it, though.
We've read 2 books. We read The Monk by Matthew Gregory Lewis, and we read Edgar Huntley. Now, the thematic strand that ties these 2 books together is the idea that you cannot outrun your past. The sins of the father and the father's father and the father's father
Jason
through
or her
10,
brother.
1,000 generations follow you. They follow you. And they take out their fury on innocent victims. and they follow you across the Atlantic Ocean. Time and space are irrelevant next to the power of the past and the force of shame. Now we look at these two books, right? So what ties them together? What ties them together? Because they're very different narratives. And we're looking at two characters who are dramatically different. I mean, there is a tremendous gap between, we have Edgar, who is the son of a farmer, and then we have Ambrosio, who is a man of celibacy, a man of the cloth. These are not men who intersect, but they do in very important ways, and what I want to do is get to the heart of that, okay? I want to look at what ties them together as characters, because I think that looking at what ties them together will get us to the heart of the American Gothic. And what I want to posit to all of you is that at the heart of the American Gothic is a deep sense of ambivalence. Ambivalence about everything, about decision making, about our ability to govern. How can we govern a country if we cannot even govern ourselves?
Yeah.
How on earth can we tell other people what to do if we are so susceptible to folly?
Yeah.
And to pursuing whims and to acting out impulse?
Hell yeah.
Now, I want to talk a little bit about the labyrinth, all right? The labyrinth in Edgar Huntley and in The Monk. So what is this labyrinth? Well, we look at Ronald Paulson, the literary critic, and he posits that the Gothic labyrinth is a physical place that is hidden and separate from the outside world. Hidden and separate. But what I want to emphasize is that it is not remote, okay? You don't have to travel to the end of the earth to find the Gothic labyrinth. In fact, it might be right beneath you. Ambrosio and Edgar Huntley, they're two men who are very much in the Gothic mold. Why is that, okay? Why is that? Edgar Huntley is an aspiring intellectual. We can look at him as kind of a mirror of Charles Bronson Brown.
The girl's brother.
A young man with intellectual aspirations. He's well-read. He doesn't maybe have the means to pursue an academic career. He lives on a farm. But he has intellectual curiosity. And that becomes his undoing, right? And in the same way, Ambrosio has a curiosity that is at odds with his lifestyle. A man who is left on the steps of a monastery as an infant. Raised in the cloth, raised with the vow of celibacy, he's never known any other life. And yet the past bubbles beneath the surface. It bubbles beneath the surface of the monastery, in the bowels of the church, and it bubbles within him. And when it asserts himself with violence, ruthlessness, and brutality, then he is the fullest realization of himself. Then he is the past and present. Ambrosio, the monk, the mutilator, the violator of Antonia. Antonia, the innocent, the chaste victim. But Ambrosio, too, is a victim, isn't he? He's a victim of circumstance. Children are not meant to be left on the steps of monasteries. I mean, I want to imagine for a second, think about when you were 13 years old, right? And you had all this wild energy that you couldn't place. Disparate energy. And it came together and you couldn't find a way to express it.
What the fuck?
And what you didn't know at the time
That was weird.
is that you were becoming a sexual being. Well, Ambrosio becomes a sexual being and has no means to express it. When his sexuality finally emerges, it emerges with violence and depravity, because there's no other way, because he lived in denial. Denial of what it is to be human. That's the American Gothic, right? You know, I had you read William Faulkner's Nobel Prize acceptance speech, right? And he says that the basest of all things is to be afraid. But once we realize that fear in ourselves, we must forget it forever if we are to move on and live lives of value and worth, right? Well, Edgar and Ambrosio are two men who cannot forget their fear. Their fear becomes them and it consumes them. And it sends them spiraling into the labyrinth. For Edgar, this labyrinth is the forest that lies right outside his hometown. Again, we're not talking about him traveling hundreds of miles. We're talking about him taking a couple footsteps away from home, and suddenly he's in a labyrinth of terror and depravity and shame. Ambrosio, the bowels
I
beneath
love
the
that,
church.
that you can see the
He just
sun
walks down some steps
is setting
and he's
in
descended
the middle
into
of
hell.
this scene, kind
These
of
labyrinths
showcasing how
were always there.
long this
They were
is.
always there. It was just a matter of walking into them.
Well, all right. I still have no fucking idea what that was about, but I'm assuming it has some sort of foreshadowing. I mean, I know it was said, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I don't know how that correlates to the story other than that being what? Whoa. What the fuck happened? Oh, yeah. This has actually become a literal game at this point. I mean, not that it wasn't before, but like, what the fuck, dude? Just out of nowhere, you get actual controls and everything else. That's... Oh, you can do WASD to move, or you can do right click to move forward or sorry, left click to move forward, right click to move backwards. We're gonna do that because it's different. Am I just in a loop? I think I'm in a loop if I go that way, so we're gonna go left this time. This is very fucking weird. Oh, there is no left. We're not gonna go that way. I mean, if this way goes only right, I guess we will. It looks like it does. So we are gonna go that way. Dead end. Oh no. Oh, sorry, there's a smudge on my screen. It looked like somebody coming around the corner. It scared the shit out of me. This is the labyrinth, I am now understanding. There's no sprint option, unfortunately. Which, I mean, it's understandable, but it is unfortunate. Nope, I was thinking that might have been a dead end. It was not. Boy, this is very ominous. What is this? I don't know if that's new or if I just genuinely missed it. Called that shit a mile away. Getting closer to the painting do anything? Whoop. Makes me go through it, I guess. Okay. Going to the light. Going to the light. Jason. Angry Markiplier. It may have been a mistake to do chapters 2 and 3 together, because now it might be very long, but oh well. Okay. Coast Guard. We're just gonna see if this is right. I don't remember seeing the love letter thing at all. Yeah, that was not correct. I'm quite confident I didn't see that, in fact.
Jason?
Hey, it's pink. Oh. Click to advance. Click the shit out of it. Seems to be repeating. But there's nothing discernible I can click on. It just keeps doing its thing. I wonder if there's any rhyme or reason, really. You have to right click. Okay, now into the dream sequence. Oh boy. This is very hard to look at with my you know, the thing, the light that I use, so I don't look totally like shit. Ought not to be driving in the suicide lane, my boy. I guess he was turning, so it's okay. This is kind of random time to introduce this, but as of a few videos ago, I got a new camcorder. So let me know what y'all think. It does the 1080 60s, so better video. Yeah, buddy.
I don't know. What you get for, huh?
This guy has weird fucking dreams, must say. I was gonna say like some message in a bottle. I feel like this would be the perfect time to try and mix Let's Play and ASMR, but I'm not going to do that. As funny as that would be, I want to take the game, at least, you know, lukewarm, seriously. Oh, look at that. Okay, family, so that's going to do it for this installment, Profiles of the Forgotten. But make sure to come right on back where we tackle Chapter 4, Officer. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And please, share it with your friends if you'd be so kind. Until next time.